to my big brother Booby. We busy. Young and the rested.
DJ Eddie Z in the mix.
Get it, girl. She gotta be the baddest bitch up in the world. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Get you every inch of this dick, bitch, worth a furl. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. She gotta be the baddest bitch up in the world. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Get you every inch of this dick, bitch, worth a furl. I like them brown, yellow, Puerto Rican, I Haitian. My name is McYeee from the Bendo Nation. Ease up, word the furl, BZ, we can get down. I beat up the baby and I swear I won't drown. You got McYeee up on your bedroom wall. See my Mac and never pause, I get you out them draws. She a freaky little something on the V-Town street. I stroke the pussy till it leak, beat it up and we ski. I want the power you, so I took you out. She was all about the clout, so I busted them out. Back in mine in the frenzy in a horny state. Pull out gang great, I bust all in your face. I met her at Trade Day, big booty, small waist. Little mama hella lit like the roof on the race. Pretty face with the cakes, all gas, no brakes. I beat it down right now, baby, I can't wait. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. She gotta be the baddest bitch up in the world. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Get you every inch of this dick, bitch, worth a furl. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. She gotta be the baddest bitch up in the world. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Get you every inch of this dick, bitch, worth a furl.
All good. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. That's right. What does he say? I give you every inch of this dick, word to furl. Maul is a fucking fool. Much love, Mac Maul. Salute. You know, you don't always get to see a flyer with your face on it and his name like presents.
Oh man.
I was like about to fall over, but let me shout out the sponsors. Go There Magazine, of course. Go There. Can We Live one time? Boss Lady Products, Twisted Candy Company. We also have Deep Relief CBD. So if you need CBD, we got the line on CBD on the website, and we have discounts. Deep Relief CBD. Official Viva La Beauty. If you need aesthetics done, like lips, eyelashes, all the shit, the bad bitch shit. Nails by Cree. I'm wearing them right now. This is the shorties. We call these the shorties. Woo, I got a lot of these motherfuckers. Mainline Music, I Fit In Essentials, and of course, Crypto Mining Bros. And, you know, we have a sponsor, sit-in sponsor for the night, Dolan's Den. God damn it. I'm just saying. How welcome. So who are you, sir, and where are you from?
Okay, so my name is Derek Dolan, owner of Dolan's Den. It sounds kind of crazy. I never thought I'd be a bar owner. Really, you know, as much as I
I'm
drank.
sure you have some stories.
I had so many friends like, wait, hold up. Like, how are you going to own a bar as much as you drink?
That's dangerous. It's like me owning a casino or a pharmacy.
Really, though.
Yeah, I get it.
So it could be tough at times, but, you know.
Santa Rosa.
Santa Rosa.
So
Santa
that's
Rosa,
where you're
California.
from?
Yep.
Born and raised?
No, you know, I was born in San Francisco.
Bay Area?
About when I was about 4, our family moved up north.
Okay.
And then, you know, grew up in Santa Rosa, or Sebastopol, right there. And then,
Santa Rosa is such a beautiful area, too.
Yeah.
So, and I know that the bar, which I've actually frequented, we went to Nisha's birthday party up there. We're having my birthday party up there.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a blast. Mm-hmm. I know that it is a fun vibe. It's very, like, it has a cheersy vibe to it.
It really does.
Like, you know, when you go where everybody knows your name, that type of thing. And I know it has a lot to do with your wife. So if you want to tell that part of the story, and then we'll go into some of the fun moments and memories of the bar.
For sure. We got to touch on this.
Of course. And she's on your shirt.
Always. And she's always with me.
No, it's definitely memory.
You know, I'm a plumber by trade.
Plumber by trade.
So 18 years old, got straight in the trade. Worked in San Francisco 18 years. Found my beautiful wife in around 2006, but we really got married like maybe 7 years ago.
Okay. Lucky, that's my lucky number. 7 E's in my name, or it doesn't get to me.
So she had she was a pharmacy technician or pharmacy benefits thing. She had a great job working from home, super comfortable, but every time we go out to eat, she'd always be like, man, I wish I owned a bar, or I wish I had a restaurant. And she even took bartending lessons.
Nice.
I used to joke. I tell my friends, I sent my wife to bartending school, so I should
have my own bartender.
Make my cocktails right, you know?
Right. Go get them ready, honey. Shake it up. Yeah, that's dope.
But she used to come at and show me all these different bars that were for sale or restaurants that were. I'm like, that sounds like a real. And anyways, long story short,
you're good. Long story long. Fuck it.
Right in like the peak of the pandemic, she said that the old Nutty Irishman's for sale. I'm like, man.
It was an older bar.
Yeah, well, it's been there for 30 years.
Okay.
It's So
look here, Nutty Irishman.
I knew that place very well, and I was like, man,
have you drank there before?
Oh,
You
yeah,
look like it. Okay.
So I'm like, if you could swing that, that's a good bar.
Yeah.
You know, I'll get behind you 100%. And plus, with the way everything was looking, you know, like, man, we might not get another chance. Let's live our dreams, right? Let's do this.
Right, because life was different.
Yes.
2 years ago.
Everything was very unpredictable, and no one knew what was going on.
Right.
And as soon as we did it, my wife, just miracle worker, she made it happen, you know.
That's what we do.
And all in all, you know, everyone I talked to, I got, you know, mixed responses. People were like, haven't you been watching the news? It's like, bars aren't going to open anytime soon.
Right, bad time to open a bar. Yeah,
it's the worst business to get in right now. But then,
hey, you know,
then you can see other people like, man, that's so cool, and you know, you can't really get.
You can always see the difference in people when that kind of shit happens in your life. Like when you start something new or you go on a new venture and you tell somebody, you can always see the difference in people by their reaction. Like
for sure,
the ones that are like, shut her down. You know, it's like, hey, just let's give it a shot.
Like, it'll never work.
No,
you know what I mean?
Let's not think like that.
You got people like, you know, that get excited for you. You know?
Absolutely,
and that's what I feed off of. You know.
Me too.
And fortunately, I don't let naysayers bring me down. And,
me either. I've so we're the same. High five. Yes,
always
that's right.
been dealing with that and kind of know how to navigate around it.
Yeah, you just have to be able to live that. I've always told people you have to live like a fantasy life almost in your head, because that is what manifests into real life.
Yeah.
Is that life you live in your head.
Yeah,
so
you gotta visualize it.
It's a cartoon. Fuck, I'm a major character.
For
you know,
sure.
like I know all about it. So yes.
And I always say this. The first step of obtaining what you want is knowing what you want.
Absolutely. And speaking it.
How you ever gonna? Yeah,
exactly.
And if you maybe you don't have the money right now, but there's all kinds of things you could do. Like you want to own a restaurant, start working on the menu. You
Absolutely.
know what I mean? There's so many things you could do. Build a brand, do something.
Names, anything.
Yep,
you know, like you're so right. So your wife and you got it together. You guys got the bar going.
Yep.
Dolan's Den, Santa Rosa, still up and going. And then she ended up. Do you mind if we ask how it happened? Like,
yeah. So hold on. Can you hear me on there? You can hear me?
Yeah. It's the headphones. You're good.
Okay. So learning, we've never ran a restaurant bar or none of this before. We're learning as we go.
Were you guys doing good in the pandemic?
You know, honestly, we had to go backwards before we could go forward.
That's real shit.
So the health department came in, and we're thinking we're just going to open up in a month. But once we got the keys, and like, nope, you got to tear the kitchen out, tear the bathroom out.
Oh, like
tear
you
the
did a whole
out.
bar rehab.
Yes. And fortunately, I'm a plumber, so I did all the plumbing. Yeah, and it was a lot of work.
That's a good guy to know right there.
You keep my number. You know, a lot of people walk in there today, and they're like, I don't understand. What's different? Nothing's changed. It's like, well, go take a look in the bathroom, take a look at the kitchen,
Right.
all the stuff that really matters.
The shit has changed.
You know, you don't want to change like the surface too much, because that's what everyone knows and loves.
It's the reminiscent,
But you can't clean it up, and which is much necessary. And ADA parking and everything, ADA accessibility,
right?
Everything was really necessary. So we did all that. And we our whole life savings went into it.
I bet.
We were nice and comfortable before, and the next thing you know, we're like, okay. And I'm like,
it's real.
You better keep your job, keep plumbing. Matter of fact, pick up the overtime.
Shit is real.
Whatever you could do.
Right.
So, you know, going through that, learning and everything, and, you know.
I can relate.
Yeah. So, January 5th, 2022, I went down to the bar. My wife is covering for a cook in the kitchen.
And they have food there too, by the way.
Yeah, we keep the kitchen open. Matter of fact, right now we have the kitchen open till midnight, which not a lot of people eating on a Monday night past midnight.
Tell them I love bar food, so we're gonna get it in.
So I had went down there to go visit her and help her in the kitchen, because she was stuck working 12-hour days. She's covering for people left and right.
Nice guy.
And well, you know, we both lived in Napa. She drove to Santa Rosa. I drove to San Francisco.
Right.
So I drove to Napa. I mean, to the
Rosa.
bar afterwards.
Yeah.
I got to see her, got to spend some time with her, give her a big old hug and a kiss, and she's like, "Oh, I get to leave early today," you know.
Yeah.
And that night I was laying in bed, and then it's like I wake up at 11 o'clock. I'm like, something's not right. She's not home. Start calling her. She's not answering her phone, and I called the bar. Said she left 2 hours ago. So right then I just put on my clothes.
You knew, yeah.
I put on my clothes and I just started driving the route and just looking everywhere. It's really foggy.
Scary.
So I mean, it was the worst night of my life.
I bet.
Worst night of my life.
I
And
bet.
if I was alone, I don't know what I would have done, honestly. But I got surrounded with really good people that took care of me. And
Amen for them.
Didn't leave my side too.
Yes,
so.
shout out to you guys.
Yeah, Letitia, Dylan, all you guys. My mom was there. But yeah, got the news, and man, that's the worst thing. That's the last thing you ever want to hear.
Right.
It's the last thing you ever want to hear.
And you guys had just opened a business, so.
We've been open for about a year. Well, actually, not about 9 months.
Wow. Well, my condolences. But I do want to say that I feel like her energy is here. It's with you all the time.
Sure.
I feel like I met her when I met you. So
yes,
especially with the shirt and the face.
No, she's always with me.
Relatable.
We're together. We took vows,
Yeah, that's dope. I love,
yeah.
and you can tell you love her a lot. So
yeah, so I could have went either way. I could have cursed the bar, cursed alcohol, cursed everything. It was a single car accident. She was by herself.
Okay.
She was fatigued.
Right. We all do it every day.
Thank God no one else was hurt. It was just and it was a bad turn. It was just, everything about it was just
it's all stacked up.
It was So could have closed the bar down, and I didn't even.
You just kept going.
Well, I wanted to keep her dream alive.
Yeah,
keep
she
her dream
wanted
alive.
to do that. Yeah, and she went to school and be a bartender, all the shit. Yeah,
and she had done all the hard work. It's like a locomotive, like a steam train. It takes forever to get rolling.
Now we're going.
Rolling.
Yeah,
I didn't know the first thing about what she was doing. She was wearing so many hats and all the paperwork.
Right, you went in there like, what the fuck?
And on top of that, my own personal finances that she was doing. So she was everything. So
I understand.
So I had to figure out everything very fast. What she had going while everything's falling apart. My credit's going to hell.
Right,
right. I'm missing payments. I don't know what credit card does what. So we stuck with it. I had really good mentors.
Mentors are important.
John Timberlake.
One of mine is here. Eddie's my mentor. He's one of the best.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, with the right people around you, I had about a week where I couldn't do anything, and then they told me, hey, you need to get in here and run this place.
Right. Somebody's got to do it.
I'm like, we know you're sad, you're hurting, but you got to get in here and figure out what the hell's going on.
Sometimes that too will help you to push. Like you have something, a goal, like you have to attain, and you can't just let it die.
Yeah.
Because it was like she worked so hard for it. So now you got to get in there and bust ass.
Yeah.
And make that shit work. And it works because I was there.
It's fun, good time, right?
Right. When I went in there was like, I couldn't, my nails usually are really long, like out to here. And I went in and I was trying to get some cash out of the ATM. And I had to ask the gentleman at the bar who was like an old, probably 70s or 80s. I was like, my nails, I can't get my card out. And he was like, what the hell are those? And I was like, they're nails. He's like, they're very too much. They look like a handicap. And I was like, I know they are. I was like, can you please get me my card? And he was like, yeah, I got you. I said, I'll buy you a drink. He was like, you got it. That's all good, sweetheart. Nice. So I had a great time. We did Nisha's birthday party there at Elk Diamond. Mall performed, Doobie performed.
They crushed it. That was great.
I saw Young Lay was up there last week. Awesome. Oh my God! Do you know what I did to some Young Lay songs? Some bad shit. And in Fila's, I was wearing Fila's. So yeah, I'm. It's like my dream is what I'm doing right now. Like I get my own private show every Friday or Monday night with my own every artist I've ever wanted to meet. Cool. And your dream is similar. It's like you get your own private show. Whoever pulls up in there, it's your spot.
Oh, that's nuts. Yeah.
And you can make the choice to book that spot, like to whoever. So you can rent it out. His building, you guys, just so you know, has 2 spots. It's like pool tables and a bar, and then it also has like a restaurant area where you can sit, like booths. So you got the best of both worlds, and a patio outside.
Yeah,
that shit is dope.
Yeah, that patio was. We're prepared for not being able to go eat indoors. That's where we were. That's why we had that.
COVID.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
But
I gotcha. So let them know where it is. Where's it located?
So it's on the corner of Pioneer and Airway in Santa Rosa. It's a 995 Pioneer.
995 Pioneer.
995 Pioneer
Road. And then what do you have planned coming up there?
Man, we got all kinds of stuff going on. I got to give a shout out to Della, the fella. Man, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be having all these awesome guests. I would never met
really.
Maul.
I need to email. I mean, I need to email and I need to interview Della.
For sure.
I've never.
And another shout out to Monster Mike over there at Slick Bridge. You know, he's
Slick
doing his
Bridge.
thing.
I've not been to yet.
Hey, talk about living your dreams.
I feel you.
The man's living his dreams.
I
think
watch
it's
him
awesome.
do it all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
He's dope. He's an inspiration.
So it's like, man, I like.
Slick Bridge, shout out
Slick
to you.
Bridge, man.
I need to
Rosa.
go meet Miami the most at Slick Bridge.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
So-
I've never met Miami. I don't think I've ever met Uncle Miami.
Oh yeah, he's just in there working.
I
So
know.
let's go.
I think it's dope. I can't wait till I do.
Yeah.
Like literally when I hang out with those guys from the Crest, in the Crest, I feel like the craziest, dopest bitch in the world. Like I'm in the Crest with Doobie and Maul and
Exactly.
Sleep Dank and like everybody. You know, it's like I made it. That was my dream always, was just to hang with these dudes because I love Dre, you know, and I really love Maul more than I love Dre, I would have to say, and I'm sorry Dre, rest in peace Dre, but I do love Maul more.
Well, I never met Mac Dre. But
I didn't either, but
Big
his
fan,
music,
though.
the music
Big
is
fan, though.
I think his music is so, I mean, every generation fucks with Dre.
Yes.
Every
And
dynamic, every area.
people go crazy when you play it too.
TIP, Mac DRE, it's Mac Dre Monday.
Yeah.
Feeling myself. Dolan's Den. So, do you have any concerts or parties or anything coming? What do you want to promote?
We got your birthday coming up. That's gonna be a good time.
Woo!
Make it out.
I like
Good
that.
time.
How they say it on the reels. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, that's right. It's gonna be dope. That's gonna be Singular. She's on that. Singular's gonna be performing. Taji
All
D. We got Seuss from Stockton is gonna pull up, perform. We got IBJB from out here is gonna pull up. Isaiah is from out here. He's gonna pull up. Dope lineup of people. And then there's food, and Maul's actually gonna be the host. So I can actually just kick back and like party now. This time Elk Diamond is putting that on. Shout out Nisha at Elk Diamond.
Yeah, you know, Mac Mall's even he hit me up the other day about doing a comedy show.
Yeah.
So,
We also do
that's a
bingo.
great idea.
We're doing bingo this Sunday in Calusa. You
I'm
should
trying to make it down.
try to come out for that. We have a bingo machine. Shout out to Boss Lady and Twisted Candy sponsors. We have a bingo machine, and we do marijuana bingo, and like all the prizes are weed related, mushroom related, cash. We have dope food, dope treats, all the shit.
Like a good time.
Saturday in Calusa, in actually Kelseyville from 6:30 start. So make sure y'all pull up to the bingo presented by Mac Mall and Elk Diamond presents, and I'm the host. I have to find something to wear, and I fucked that bingo up because they're stoners, so they're always like, "What number did you just call?" And I'm all, "I don't even fucking know." That's why we had to get the machine.
I'm the same way.
You feel me? And happy birthday to Nikki from Unicorn Fart Candles. Happy birthday. She's the queen of the 1130 Club. Very, very good friend of mine. I didn't get to make it to her birthday party Saturday night, but happy birthday to her. Want to also congratulate, too, Big Draws for his opening of his new studio in San Leandro. It's called Two Kings, and it is basically sets for videos. So he has several different sets for music videos, and he also has a huge white wall. So Big Draws, Independent Noise, that's in partner with Noble Cinema, Nobi. So I want to shout them out too. Eddie's always working. Shout out to the DJ, shout out to the cameraman, 916 Sackboy. He had to like pop in, take pictures, and pop out. Like that's how it goes. It's like it'll make it look like he was here all fucking night. You feel me? So I was gonna ask you just some randoms.
Yeah.
If you had 10 times the budget you have right now, what would you spend it on?
Man, I'd probably put it all right into the bar.
Make it a fucking super epicenter.
Branch out probably. I'd probably branch out, open up another one somewhere.
I like a franchise.
You know.
Yeah,
maybe,
I get it.
Maybe. Man, if that's the thing is like, you know, I'm sole proprietor, so I don't have a bunch of backing. I'm not a millionaire, you know.
Right. Now, if you had 10 times, yeah.
Yeah. You know, I'm working with what I got, and one of the best things I could say is I put money back into the business.
Absolutely.
As soon as I can afford something new, I see something missing, a little quirk.
Let's make it better.
We got a little extra funds.
Because that's going to make more people make more money.
And I like seeing everyone else make money too, you know.
That's a great move.
I give everyone a raise, you know. It's really tough times especially in the Bay Area.
It is.
With the
rent so high.
Everything going up.
Yeah.
You can't jack up. You can't, you know, everyone just got to, you know, $2 minimum wage raise and times
Right.
how many whatever, but you can't pass that on to the customer because like, well, that place just got expensive, you know.
Oh yeah.
So it's fine tuning. It's very challenging, but you know, I wouldn't definitely wouldn't stress as much if I had extra money.
I feel you. What is your advice to anyone out there looking to open up a business of this type, even any type of business, really?
Damn.
Somebody who's on the ledge like you were.
You know what's crazy? It's like you wouldn't believe how successful you'd be if you're just thrown into it.
Oh, you have to do it, right?
Yeah, it's like you could sit here and read all the books you want. You know?
No choice.
I mean, you could study about it. But
On the job training.
Unless you're in there
Yeah.
doing it yourself, unless you're thrown in the mix.
That's the best route.
Yep.
And you learn better that way.
You gotta want it, you know. You gotta visualize and realize, right?
Right. Manifest.
Yep, for sure, and that's real.
The big thing.
Yeah, it's I'm not. I'll tell you straight up, I'm not a cook. I'm not a bar. I'm not a bartender.
You outsource for all that, so you have to hire somebody. So you're basically you could probably make a drink, like a basic drink.
Yeah, I've been making my own drinks for years.
But your bartenders are hot and they're beautiful and they make dope drinks.
We got a really diverse crowd of bartenders.
Yes, I know two of them that I fuck with on Instagram, and they're both baddies. So I'm just saying, Dolan's good.
Well, you wouldn't believe it. Our oldest bartender's in her 70s.
Hey,
ayo,
yeah, that's right. I love that. I need to meet her when I come as well.
You get a kick out of her. She's funny.
And then as far as like music that you play there during the day and during the night, I noticed that you have DJs there a lot.
Yep.
Locals are there a lot. You have karaoke and shit.
The karaoke, it's like that dining room. I swear, no one really hardly ever eat there. As much as everyone eats,
we
there.
Definitely party there.
Yeah, it's more of a stage, you know.
It is.
And I would love to be able to take over the other half of the building because that is only one half of the building.
I didn't know that.
Once that happens, it's just gonna be a venue.
Well,
you know?
I'm just saying, man. And I want to make sure and invite again everyone out March 4th. Dolan's Den. That is my birthday party in association with Mac Mall and Elk Diamond Catering and Events. So they'll be there in the building. Mall's going to be there. He's the headliner. I'm sure I invited Doobie. I'm sure he'll growl through there if he's not at the gym. I invited Mac Magic Mike, and he said he was going to come humming all over the stage. Thanks. I invited some dope people, Marvelous, Lil Marvelous, Drew Down. So if they pop up, it's gonna be a vibe. Rowdy. It's a vibe. Yeah. It was a vibe at the last one, and that's the party theme is it's a vibe. Yep. It was definitely dope. So as far as like, what's your most, before we get out of here, two things. What's your most memorable bar moment?
Man, I gotta say when we got the keys, we were jumping around like little kids,
like kids,
we were jumping around,
we made it,
and we had to keep our game faces on too until the people that we bought the bar from walked out the door.
Oh yeah, so they
walked their good clear.
You couldn't
we just
look
started
too
jumping
excited.
around like little kids.
I get that.
Man, other than that, like I'd have never in a million. If someone told me 2 years ago, hey, in a couple of years from now, you're gonna own your own bar, and Mac Mall's gonna come in and perform.
Right. Same as what I said.
San Quinn was there on New Year's. That was amazing.
Same as how I feel.
Man,
I feel it.
It's like pinch me.
I'm dreaming.
I just wish I wish I could share with my wife. I know that she's
That's probably her sending them though. Real shit.
It's like just.
That's probably her.
Just keep showing up every day and giving them hell,
That's right. That's how you got to live life, brother. You got to just show up every day and give them hell.
You never know what the next day is gonna be like.
Honestly, you're inspiring to me because I've been through way less shit, and I get like to where I don't want to keep going. And I meet people like you who have actually been through real life challenges, and it's like you inspire me to continue because you're doing it and you're doing it very well. So keep up the good work on that.
I completely failed to mention that. Literally 2 weeks before my little sister passed away.
Oh man!
And what happened? She ate some poisonous mushrooms.
Oh fuck!
And she said she was hungry walking on the trail. Well, anyways,
she was like a hiker.
It was a slow death. It was 2 weeks in the hospital.
Oh my god!
I held her hand as she took her last breath, and I thought that was gonna be the hardest night of my life. And then my wife was just right there, the whole time saying, don't blame yourself,
There is a reason why you're getting blessed off like this because that is an immense amount of pain. So I feel for you on that. My condolences on your sister too. Is there anybody that you want to thank or who inspires you, or now's your time to shout people out?
Man, I'm drawing a blank right now.
You probably just everybody that fucks with you.
Thank you, everyone that fucks with me.
Same
and,
I do the same thing.
And I always tell people, man, I don't make friends, I make family. If I fuck with you, I want to see you succeed. We want to work together. We all want to grow together.
Can people rent your space out?
No, so what we are going to start doing is we're going to do the like banquets type style where we can rent out the room, and then have the bar kind of business as usual,
right?
Which is nice because you can kind of wander
around it, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And once we do take over the other half of the building, it'll be different. We will do more, but right now, the area where everyone performs, that we will be doing that.
Dolan's Den, y'all. And the area that they perform in is dope. There's booths. So big girls like myself can plop their fat ass down and sit down while these other bitches are twerking on the dance floor, because I sure the fuck wasn't going to do it. I was like, somebody needs to make sure that they continue to dance, and I'm going to sit my fat ass down. And that's probably what's going to happen at my birthday, too. Honestly, I'm a sitter downer. I'm the only host I know that comes with a chair in her rider. Gary Archer tuned in. Legend Gary. He also does a radio show Monday nights, the Power Hour. Right. Make sure you fuck with Gary. Tune in on that. I got a dope package from Assholes Live Forever. It's now going to be called Alphas Live Forever. So I wanted to make sure and wear that. And I think it's the truth. Assholes and jerks and dicks do live forever. They don't fucking leave soon enough. So it's like kind of relative on this, as far as like people who are jerks seem to stick around longer than anybody else. And then I got the Play Your Part. That's the Bang gave me this jacket. This shit is dope as fuck. I love it because of the colors. And on the hood it has it written. It's like right here. So I like little details. Y'all fucking step your game up on your merch. This shit is dope. I got new merch coming. We got Twisted Candy Company merch coming. I'm sure there's Dolan's Den merch.
Yeah, we're working on. I want to collab with
maybe Slickbridge
707.
You could do Dirty Dollar too. The people that do Mall's clothes, because Anthony's a really nice guy and he does a great job.
All right.
Any of Mall's shirts that say like Cuddy or the Definition series. Okay. His people make really nice tops, shirts.
Oh yeah, all right.
I bought every one of them, so
I'm gonna have to make sure on your birthday I get you some gear.
Oh man, and you know what I love is glasses. I'm the one that pops the lenses out of all the glasses because I get hot and I start sweating, so I end up with just a bunch of fucking frames. But these are like vintage. My mom was like, if you pop those lenses out, I'll pop your fucking ass. And then the other ones are like, I just have fun with it.
No, that's cool.
I have fun with it because I've turned this into some weird character now. People look forward to watching, like, what's her nails going to look like, and what's her fucking hat, and what's her dumb, stupid glasses, and what's her dumb ass going to say, and that type of shit. Coco, what do you got to say tonight, girl? The dog is back in the studio. We love the dog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think of this whole internet-based generation that we live in now?
Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving that people are... let's not wait for Hollywood or whoever because, or whoever, to put everyone on, because
we can do it ourselves.
You know what? What they want to see us doing isn't what we want to see us doing.
Absolutely.
And it's beautiful because especially with the Bay. The Bay has always been like such a shining.
Oh, it's such an inspirational beacon.
Yeah, especially...
And people will not say it, but they copy us all the time.
Oh, of course.
They won't say it, though.
To have witnessed, like the 90s and just, man, I was like, even when the Niners were doing their thing,
Fuck yeah, that shit was exciting.
The Bay Area rap, Tupac.
Every time I drive into the city, I get excited because it's just an exciting place. It is. And the music, like the one Bay Area artist I want to interview right now that I haven't yet is Selsky. I really feel like I'm missing a Selsky interview. And Selsky, if you get this, I want to interview you. I mean, I would love Larry June. I would love a lot of artists, but Selsky is someone I grew up listening to, and he's such a legend, but I'm tapped in with RBL, I'm tapped in with Maul, it's like I got it, I wrote it on my skin and it all came true.
Damn,
isn't that crazy? Yeah, it's manifestation, baby. March 4th. What else you got going on? You got any other dates?
Man, I'm like I've got weed smoker's memory.
It's all good. You're from Rosa. You're supposed to.
No, honestly, if you follow our Instagrams, just Dolan's Den on Instagram. You see what we're doing.
DOLANSDEN.
People always mess up the spelling on that. DOLANS Den.
Yes,
on Instagram.
and it is easy to find. It's near by a nice Best Western Wine and Country. I stay there all the time.
Hotels,
hotel. So make sure you pull up to the birthday party. Pull up, support this man. We need to support local. Like, this is a local business owner with a great story. You know, like you need all the community support you can get.
Now, I mean, the music, that bar's been there for 30 years, but they were never into the music thing. And that's what something I want to kind of bring to the table.
And you are.
Music.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's my passion. You know? If you ask me what I want to be doing with myself, you know, I'm a plumber, of course. This is what I do for money. But my passion is always music.
Right.
And just to kind of bring that element to the bar and just kind of watching
highlight the culture
and watch some up and coming artists get heard. You know,
I got them for you.
You know, man, I love seeing that stuff. I love.
That's who you're gonna see at the party.
The hungry rappers. You know,
you're gonna see those artists that are fucking grinders. And they're dope as fuck. So Hermanata tuned in. I see you, Herm. Superstar producers versus everybody. Well, definitely nice to have you here for sure. We appreciate you pulling up. Next week we have TF1, the Forgotten One. This is a young man that I have had the pleasure of witnessing at the All Things Indie Showcase, which we have one of those coming up too. We have Killafonte on the 26th of March. Just Bang, Funk or Die is going to take over downtown Harlow's. We're going to be in the building. That's All Things Indie, Lisa ENT. So I have that on March 26th, but definitely March 4th we got a birthday party. All the up and coming openers. Some are from SAC, some are from the Bay, some are from Oakland. So pull up. I know one is directly from Rosa. Singular lives around the corner. Yeah, Sing is the best, man. You got to check her out. I got her on my arm too. I'll have to show her to you. So I don't know if you have any Singular, Eddie, but we could play it. But that's her picture right there. So that's her logo.
Oh, wow.
Like it's like you have to really. The 211, like that's old school shit right there. Much love, y'all. Dolan's Den, Eddie Z, Forgotten One, Elk Diamond next week. Pull up to the birthday party.
Hello, somebody.
Oh, you know how we do about this time.
Real big, it's major.
In the back, get out. Recognize game in the back, man. Can't recognize game in the back, man. Can't recognize game in the back, man.
All the JT about to do they thing.